Hi there. I'm not sure why, but the audio on this round got deleted, so I'm narrating post-match, and I've sped up the video a little bit. I won the role, chose to play, and as you can see, his hand's pretty good, so I obviously kept, and it got a lot better. So I decided to make Sorin really big for a while. But yeah, my plan is basically just to make Sorin, so I want to make as many blockers as possible, so I might as well just run the Ghoul Razor for no value out there. Like, I don't really care about not getting the 2-for-1 when I just want to protect Sorin. Annoyingly, he makes flyers, which makes the Sorin plan a little worse, but yeah. I can just attack with one of my, two of my guys here. In the hope that he trades, because like I'm winning the race. If he obviously won't, but if he does, it's ideal because I kill a flyer, and if he doesn't, I can just make a token and block anyway. And I'm dealing him 5 while only taking 2 myself. Well, I'm taking 3, I guess, off the Fiend, but then I'm gaining 1. So yeah, like if he wants a race, that's fine. And next turn I can just make an emblem, and then I've got recurring 3/2 zombies. So that was all my reasoning for attacking with both, and he decided not to attack back anyway, so it actually turned out pretty good for me. I'm just drawing lands at this point, which is pretty bad, but the 4 spells I do have are pretty good ones. So yeah, I'm thinking for a while here. I think my options are either bash, make a token, pass, but then I'm just losing Sorin next turn after making another token. And 1/1 tokens aren't really that relevant because he's already got a 1/2, and that unruly mob's going to be bigger than a 1/2 anyway. So I figured 1/1 tokens are actually not really worth anything, so I'd rather just make an emblem. That gives me a 2/1 token, which is already useful and increases damage I'm going to deal him this turn by quite a lot. And it also means he's more likely to trade with Ghoul Razor because it's now an actual threat, and therefore I'm just going to regrow my Ghoul Razor and get a bit of card advantage off that. So yeah. All in all, that was the reasoning for making an emblem. Basically, if I made a token, I then wouldn't get another chance to make an emblem, and 2 more tokens I figured was basically useless. I'd rather just have an emblem and lose Sorin, and then yeah, turned out pretty good because I get to basically regrow my Ghoul Razor for free. So yeah, it's looking pretty good for me at the moment. Hopefully the unruly mob will not get out of hand. He's still attacking though, so I guess he must have plans for the ground. He's not planning to jump just yet. Although then again, he did convert one of his tokens for a 2/2 last turn, so he could just do that again. Geistflame's a pretty good draw as well. Because it now means I can just attack into the unruly mob and not care what he does. Because if he blocks a 3/2 and makes it a 4/4, then I can finish it. But that Midnight Haunting does make things a bit awkward for me, but I figured there wasn't much point in killing stuff before combat because he'd just get a bigger unruly mob and he'd make a 2/2 out of it anyway, so I actually don't think there's any that, like, there's no blocks here that are really good for him. So yeah, I just let him go for it. He just blocks everything, which seems fair. He's gonna sack the guy that's blocking my Unholy Fiend, and that's gonna leave him with a 4/4 unruly mob, which I can just Geistflame and finish off, and then once again just regrow my Ghoul Razor. So yeah, still getting pretty good value out of those Ghoul Razors. Yeah, although at this point I'm not in that great a position, to be honest, because I just have another Ghoul Razor in hand, and anything he draws, he can play. And we're at the point where he can like regenerate without actually killing my guy with Stitch's Apprentice. He can block with a 2/2 and then just regenerate. So like I attack anyway, obviously, but yeah, he just like sacks it before damage, so I can't really make my Ghoul Razor and get value off it at this point. I could just make another Ghoul Razor, but it's not really worth it because then I'm down to 0 useful cards, and I'm probably not winning at that point. So yeah, he just attacks me with a 2/2, which is kind of bad because it suggests he's got something good coming. And yeah, that card is pretty good. I do really like that card. Court Hussar is one of my all-time favourites, and that's basically a Court Hussar that flies. Slightly worse because it costs a bit more and has lower toughness. But yeah, I draw a land which is pretty bad for me because he's starting to take control of the game here. But I'm still in a kind of good position. I've still got a 4/3 and a 3/2 that he has to deal with, and anything I draw is fine. I've got that Geist Flame in the graveyard as well. I did consider Geist Flaming the 1/1, but again, you just make a 2/2 in response, and then I lose a bit of value there. Or I guess even if he doesn't make a 2/2 in response, still not great for me. In hindsight, actually, maybe I should have just Geist Flamed it, because that would... Yeah, I definitely should have done, because that would tap him out, effectively. Yeah, pause there because it's taken a while. It would tap him out, and then stuff. But the fact that he has Village Bell Ringer makes it all a moot point anyway. He'll just let Geist Flame resolve. So yeah, it turns out my misplay was fine anyway. But yeah, I don't know if I could have expected the Village Bell Ringer. And then again, I can't really make my Ghoul Razor, so I just pass the turn. There's not much I can do there. And now he's got Grasp of Phantasms active, so I'm basically never winning this game. I think he decides not to play the Grasp anyway, just to rub it in, or just give me more turns. But yeah, rather than stop me drawing a card this turn and just play some cards that I could Blasphemous Act or something. But sadly, it doesn't matter because I don't have Blasphemous Act. So yeah, I concede. And I was drawing nothing because my deck's full of bad cards. And as usual, I don't have any playables to bring in, so I shall just submit. And I chose to draw this time because he was also 3 colours. Well, not exactly 3 colours. He had 3 different colours of mana, and like my deck is can be fairly aggressive, but he has a lot of early drops, and so if I go first, we might just end up trading a bunch of early drops, and he has stuff like Midnight Haunting and Lingering Souls, which, while good on the play, are probably slightly better on the draw because they're kind of more value. Like it gives them even more card advantage basically. I attack here because I figured he actually wouldn't block, but he did in the end. But I just thought I'm going to Altar's Reap anyway because I want to draw out of this horrible hand. But he blocked and Altar's Reaped. And then I thought about Burning and Guilting, and I didn't because I wouldn't be able to get to use it this turn or next turn. And then he gives this guy Hexproof, so maybe I should have Burden of Guilted. I also didn't realise this was a must. I thought it was a may. And this is me reading it. That was when I was holding the mouse over it and me realising that I just messed up because now I have to remove... I was planning to ambush his Drogskull Captain, but that means I now have to remove the Drogskull Captain, so I can't block it because I can't target either of his other guys. So yeah, this was me not knowing what the card did, and I should have just... yeah, I should have just played Abbey Griffin. Not that it matters because he's got Midnight Haunting, and I came close to conceding there, but then decided I might as well just play on. But the chance of me winning is so low at this point that there really wasn't much point in playing on, especially because my hand is all blanks. Yeah, I maybe should block here if he attacks, but then I don't really know what's going to happen. Like, he's never going to give me the chance to trade with that Drogskull Captain. And if I draw Fires of Undeath or something, I don't know. But I came close to conceding again, and I thought I might as well play on because it's a video. Might as well play my Sorin. Like, I can potentially stay alive for a turn if I Burden of Guilt the Drogskull Captain, and then play Sorin. And then, I don't know, some miracle happens where he forgets to attack or something. But I also realised I should have just I should have attacked with the Griffin first in case he wanted to trade. He obviously wouldn't have done, so I missed 2 damage there, but it doesn't really matter. And I can't really attack after, because then it means I can't block, and then it means I'd just be taking 4 damage next turn for no reason. But even at this point, if a miracle does happen, I'm still losing to the Invisible Stalker. And yeah, I tap that, and then he gets me with the Village Bell Ringer again. Yeah, thanks for watching. See you next time.